Sports bettors, what's going on? In this video, I have a lesson prepared. I have some slides prepared that we're going to click through together. I'm going to go over how to identify value and how to bet like a pro, how to determine if something is worth betting on and if something is not worth betting on. And when I created this channel, this is the type of video that I had in mind. I really want to crank out these educational videos, and we're at a super busy time of the year with football coming up. But before football gets here, and maybe during the football season even, we'll have time to upload more videos like this one. So if you're into sports betting, if you love sports and you love money, just like myself, hit that subscribe button. We have about 7,000 subscribers that have taken the leap and joined SBE Nation. In this video, just a nice little table of contents here. We're going to go over how to identify value in sports betting. Odds explained. So I'm going to explain the odds and the break-even points at each of those numbers. I have a nice chart for you. Go over some real-life examples and then bounce back between those two slides. And then we have a huge coupon code in Football All Access, which will include daily fantasy, season-long fantasy, and most desired, most in demand, all of my sports betting predictions. Preseason, regular season, season win totals, season MVP, Justin Herbert, spoiler alert. And there's another guy that I bet on as well. And then playoffs. So without further ado, check this out. As you know, if you follow the channel, sports betting education got shut down on TikTok yesterday. I woke up to the bad news. We had built the following up to 83,000 followers over there. I was making a lot of money promoting primarily through TikTok, but we had some other people, some competition, get jealous, and they mass reported my TikToks. TikTok didn't look into it apparently, although it is kind of a gray area. Anyways, account got taken down. I didn't sit and pout. I didn't play victim. I brought myself back up. I must have uploaded 10 fantasy football TikToks today. I don't think it says on that screenshot. I feel like I uploaded 10. Not sure if that's the number or not, but I made TikToks in this room all day long. And we're up to 8,200 followers over there, so I'm very proud of that. Not just the following, not just the community that we built in one day, literally one day, but just a bounce back, man. And how you do one thing is how you do everything, and I put my heart and soul into this channel and into this business. You know, sports betting education, the goal is to help people make money. It's a beautiful business. I love it. It's my passions of math, probability, money, and sports all combined. So yeah, F the haters, man. Suck on that, haters. What you think of that? We're going to 100K, then 1 million. Let's go. And then a little channel update. I do this every video. 6,918 subscribers. We picked up about 15 yesterday. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. I'm sure this is a video that will attract people for years to come. So whenever you are watching this, drop a comment. Let me know. If you're watching it in 2025, let me know. That'd be crazy. I don't want 2025 to get here. It's 2021 right now. I'm living in the moment, in my late 20s, enjoying every day, man. All right, so odds explained. This chart, if you've never seen a chart like this, you need to get familiar with it. And for me, I'm not going to lie, I don't have all these numbers completely memorized, but I have the main ones memorized, and I definitely have this minus 110 memorized. A lot of times, sports bettors will talk about how you have to win 52.38% of your picks or 52.4% of your picks to be profitable. What they're talking about is minus 110 juice. So if a pick is a pick'em, if it's 50-50, so 50% team A will win, 50% team B will win, the sportsbook's price they're going to charge you to bet on either of those teams is minus 110. So the edge that the casinos, the edge that the sportsbooks have over us is that 2.38%. So we're betting on a team that they're saying has a 50% chance, and we're saying we think they have over a 52.38% chance. To somebody who doesn't know about statistics, probability, sports betting, you might think, oh, 2.38%, not a big deal. It's a freaking massive deal. So really, the way that we find value is we find a price, minus 110, of a pick that we believe has 55% chance likelihood of hitting, which is, it's really rare to find a 2.6% edge. You know, there might be 20 games on the board that day, and you might only find one that has a 2% edge. Definitely we'll only find one that has a 5% or greater edge. That's very rare. Those are the max bets. Those are the plays that I'm most confident in. The premiums, SBEnation.com, hop on the premium plays. But if we go up here, say we have a minus 180 favorite, we now need to break even. If we bet on 1,000 minus 180 favorites, we need to win 64.28% of those bets just to break even. So if I find a team, like say the Yankees are minus 180 to beat the Orioles or something like that, right? They're the favorite. They're most likely to win. The casino's saying that they think that the Yankees probably have a 60% chance of winning. So they're going to give us 180 odds. So we need to believe, whether we're using models, we're trusting our gut, we're doing whatever research we do, whatever handicapping we do, we need to believe that the Yankees have over a 64.28% chance of winning. So if I think the Yankees have a 65% chance of winning, and I see them at minus 180, that might not be enough for me to bet on it. But I might bet a little bit because I feel like I have an edge. I usually like to have at least a 2% edge. It's kind of what I want. So if I feel that the Yankees have a 90% chance of winning, well, I'm gonna pound that minus 180. Now, this chart doesn't display everything, but as you could imagine, I should have got the screenshot, but as you guys could imagine, a minus 1,200 favorite, like Team USA over Nigeria in Olympic basketball, you would need them to win like 90% of those matchups. You know, I'm just throwing 90% out there. It might be 93.23%, right? But it's important to understand that because all the time, man, and it's just trolls, it's just internet trolls, it's none of you guys, but all the time I have haters say, oh, you picked another minus 1,200 favorite. Well, yeah, guess what? If I think they have a 99% chance of winning, which usually if I'm picking a minus 1,200 favorite, it's in MMA, it's in Bellator, the PFL, I'm picking a fighter that I believe has like a 100% chance of winning. So I'll take minus 1,200 all day. On the flip side, with the plus money, you look like plus 210 over here. I might make that bet and lose. I might believe that I have a 35% chance of winning. That means I have a 65% chance of losing. So if I lose a plus 210, I'm really not tripping over it. I mean, I'm not tripping over losing any bets because I understand these numbers here. But you can have, if you bet on 1,000 plus 210 bets, you know, you can lose 60% of them and make a fortune. That's what's so beautiful about knowing these numbers and betting underdogs. You don't need them to win very often to be profitable. But hopefully you guys understand this chart. Hopefully you guys know what these numbers mean. I probably could have gone over that a little bit better. Let's look at some real life examples. So, I don't know how well this is going to show up. These pictures look so blurry. That's my fault. I'll zoom in on them. I'll drag them out for us. So I wanted to look at this basketball game. This is a random basketball game. I honestly don't know much about it. I did not handicap it or bet on it, but it went down tonight on ESPN and it was for $1 million. And I wanted to show you guys the over-under on this one, okay? So they're saying the over-under is 50-50, right? It's minus 120, minus 120. What's insane about this is most books will do minus 110, minus 110, right? Ideally, you'd want to see like minus 108, minus 108. Those are the best books giving us the best number here. But this means we have to risk 120 to win 100 on the over with under. So let's just imagine that $1,000 comes in on the over, or let's say 1,200 comes in on the over, 1,200 comes in on the under. Let's say pick either one hits. Say the over hits. They're now going to pay out to that 1,200 that came in. They're going to pay out $1,000 to the over bettors. They get to keep the $1,200 from the under bettors. So they took $2,400 action. They end up profiting $200. So that's 1 out of 12. That's like 8% profit. That's freaking insane. This is ridiculous right here. That's Bovada, by the way. If you can bet somewhere else, bet somewhere else. But if you live in a state like Texas, you might not have better options. Here's the best option. The best option is if two dudes are sitting at the bar and they say, hey, I'll bet you $20 that this game goes over. And the guy responds, I'll bet you $20 it goes under. Now you're getting plus 100, plus 100. You take the sports book out of it, you take the casino out of it. I think eventually we'll see an app created that does that. But until then, we just have to deal with the juice. So going back to the chart over here, the sports books are saying it's a 50-50 toss-up, right? They're giving themselves, as I did the math on, they're giving themselves an 8% edge. Actually, 8.54 or 4.54 times 2. They're actually giving themselves a 9% edge. That's freaking insane. That's insane. So, really, what I was saying is it should have been minus 110, minus 110. If you find a dude at the bar and you guys just bet with no casino, no middleman, you can get the minus 100, 50-50, the true 50-50 odds. So, at minus 120, we need to have reason to believe that it's over 54% likelihood that one of those things hits. Most likely, it's not. Right? Most likely, it's maybe if you feel like it's going to go over, it's a 52% chance of going over. Now, if you think it's a 60% chance, you're going to take that because the break-even's 54%. So, hopefully that makes sense to you guys. This is math. This is real-life math, not the stuff they teach in school. They like to teach you the stuff you don't use in real life in school. Although I'm sure they taught this somewhere, right? I took a lot of statistics classes in college. Learned some of this stuff. It's a kind of basic statistics. If you don't understand the pluses and minuses and what those mean, this video probably confused the hell out of you. Basically, if it's a negative number, that's how much you have to risk to win 100. If it's a positive number, that's how much you win if you risk 100. So say I bet on Tony, whatever, PYTKO. If I bet 150 and I win, I profit $100. So, hopefully you understood that. I definitely will go over that in a different video, a much simpler video. But yeah, let me know if you guys liked this video. Let me know if you guys got value. If you did, hit that subscribe button. Here is your coupon code for NFL and NCAA All Access. We'll be running this promo all August long. So save the code. It's just early in all caps. It'll get you half off, $750 off. It's one of the best deals that I've ever ran. I just realized I could do this. Click this button and take over the full screen. Learning things every day. I just got a new webcam and I don't think it's really focusing well, so I'll go back to this screen. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching to the end of this video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.